Hi, hello, good evening, and welcome to an exciting episode of Friday Night Hangout. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to have you in here. And sorry we're starting late. We had some technical issues, but I'm so glad that we're able to make it finally. Always want to know how your week has been like. If it's anything like mine, then it must have been great. Always thank God for productivity and that we're right here despite all distractions, despite challenges, we're right here giving praise. I'm so excited to be here tonight. Now, the conversation continues, and we're going to be talking about building resilience and perseverance. I have a life story to tell you. I found out that anytime we are talking about resilience, in that direction, that despite everything, I hear life, oh my goodness, thank God it's Friday, thank God it's Friday, thank God it's Friday. I think just coming in, I want you to put the TGIF, TGIF, TGIF. So tonight I'm going to be sharing from a practical perspective. How can you build resilience and perseverance, especially at a time like this? I'm going to be very related so that you can understand in very concrete terms what it means. Now I'm going to debate about what perseverance means, what it means to be resilient, and then we'll look at how we can build resilience and perseverance. So when I talk about being resilient, what it means to me is that I have the ability to come back and go through despite the setbacks, despite the barriers. I've built the ability to come back, right? And this is very important. I remember sometime when, I saw most of go down the drain, things were not working out, I lost income, things were not working out right. I thought that was a load for me. At that point, I could see the end of the tunnel. I had concerns about asking myself, can it get worse? You know how you keep going in and you're just seeing yourself going in dark space, dark space, dark space, and you think it's all over. You can come back from that space. You get the challenges from that setback, even if it's a business gone wrong, even if it's a lost job, even if it's a loss of a loved one, you can get back on track. But you know what? It is not a walk in the park. No. It's going to require something from you. You have to do something for this to work. Some of the things I did was to remain flexible. Flexibility became very critical for me at that point in time. Stop setting yourself up for a high job. I must achieve this by this day. I must do this. Some of these things are what piles pressure on us. You want to do certain things at certain time frame with certain kind of people, and when it's not happening, you become frustrated. You start feeling overwhelmed, and if care is not taken, you go into it. So remain flexible, remain adaptable. What do I mean by remaining adaptable? Remaining adaptable means that when certain things happen, look around you and just know how you can just pivot and make it work. For instance, those days we used to, so I remember during the year 2020 when it was COVID era, some of the food stuff that we used to share were gari and beans. But hello, it's difficult to even share gari and beans because they are very expensive. So for family dependent on that food family, if care is not taken, they may feel that what else can we eat? What can we do? I want to tell that there are lots of alternatives. It starts from the mindset. Give yourself the permission to see. Eyes can only see as far as your mind can see. I'll say that again. Your eyes can only see as far as your mind can see. So if you have a blocked mind, you wouldn't see the alternatives before you. Today, I was just discussing with my husband that I'm going to find some women that will assist me to clear children's playground, because the children are not other children, they're young adults, and we can start planting some basics there. Vegetables, corn, whatever, And if you have that kind of space, there are bags you could use. So these days, we just have to remain adaptable. And then you need to have what I call coping skills. Coping skills. Each of us have different trigger points, different thresholds. So you need to know what works for you. Come with a heightened sense of self-awareness. Developing skills. Know who you are, what you can take. When you talk about coping skills, you're also talking about stress management. You want to talk about stress management. I don't know about you, but you just hear this slow diet, and it's becoming a very scary thing now. I went to buy fuel today, and I bought fuel at 960 naira per liter. 960 naira per liter. And you know what that means? It means that things are still going to skyrocket. That's the truth. And we've not even gotten into the ember months yet. So I want to tell us, let us, first of all, take a deep breath and just know that you are enough. You can do this. You may not do it at the level you were doing it before, but you can do it and you can make it strive. So just tell yourself that no matter what comes your way, you are going to surmount it and you're going to keep moving. And that's where perseverance comes in. If you're running a business, if you're running a home, whatever it is, even for you as a single individual, you need perseverance to get through the time we are in right now. Perseverance is your ability to keep on course no matter what hits you. You keep moving. You keep moving. It hits you, you keep moving. It hits you, you keep moving. You're so focused and determined to keep going. When you talk about perseverance, the thing mind is resilience, tenacity, focus. So I always talk about resilience and perseverance at the same time, because you just need to build your resilience for you to persevere. Persevere requires being patient. Are going to come and they're going to hit you from all sides. Just not alone. Everyone is going to something that space. The place that you carry will make a difference. So be patient with yourself, love yourself. So I stopped by tonight to remind us of the importance of building resilience and perseverance at a time like this. Some of the things that can help you to build perseverance is positive self-talk. Encourage yourself. Oh, Joy, you can do this. You've got this. It may not be as perfect as you want it to be, but at least you're making an effort. Excuse me. You're making an effort. You're trying, and you can be with this. Tell yourself those positive things. Don't think it's just for fun. No. You're feeding your mind. You're feeding your mind positive energy that it needs to run with. You're just feeding your mind. And what your mind feeds on, that's what it grows on. And so if you keep focusing on positive things, you will do a lot of positive things. I know you may say, listen, I've walked that walk. I've told you the story of business, failed businesses, and look at where I am today. Most of you who know me, if you're a regular on the Friday night, I've shared with you the story of my day. Look at us, the 18 years and counting. God has been faithful. Not 16 years, but look at us now. Right? She's independent, she can do stuff herself, but I couldn't see all. I tell you that sometimes you may need to take one day at a time. Not I think, Do not allow yourself to have stress. Just take it one day at a time. Sometimes we need to do short-term planning. I know for a country that is almost impossible to plan because we bought for 900 naira yesterday, and then when was 60 naira. So in a matter of it's less than 24 hours, there was 20 naira increase. So I understand how it is. Really, trust me, I do understand because we're all in this together. But I don't want you to overstress and overflog yourself. You just need to take it easy. We're all going to pull through. And that's why we need to resilience perseverance muscles. Because we're going to need it for this journey. We're going to walk this walk. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to be happy because happiness is a choice. If you allow whatever it is to weigh you down, then you're limiting yourself and you're limiting your ability to walk past this or to soar beyond what is happening. So please do not give up, not throw up. Giving up on the table at all, focused, consistent. You've got this and you can run through this. Say it is going to be easy. Find out places you can go to, make you happy. This is not a time for you to isolate yourself. You have a place. Sometimes just walk, enjoy the scenery. Sometimes go to seminars, workshops, hear people talk, share their experiences. You can pick up one or two things that would inspire you moving. People are not alone. People are going through stuff. Yet they're showing up and happy. Happiness is a choice. So I want to encourage you not to give up. Remember, we've talked about positive self-talk. We've also talked about affirmations. That's why I got my mantra. My mantra was gotten from a place of struggle. When I say I'm too focused to give up, it was not just on a platter of gold. It was in the depth of my struggle when I couldn't even see the light. And I just told myself, Joy, you cannot afford to give up. You will keep pushing through until you get to the end of this. God has placed something in your hand and placed the. You have to make sure that you give your daughter the best. At the same time, make sure that your family, gets through this and stands together. To encourage you that you can do this. You need to strategize with your business. What you have, value chain on the environment you're running your business. And you need to drop, you need to add. Can you get creative? I was having a conversation with my can we get creative? It's when you give yourself the permission, you give yourself the flexibility to think outside of the box, you would see that it's not as bad as it looks. And if you have a trusted system you can share things with, by the time you think over, you find that the weight reduces. Sometimes just writing about it. I remember doing one of my enough to write my thoughts. And write them down, it gives me clarity. I'm a better, able to see options for me. So if you're not one that loves people, why don't you try writing down, journaling your thoughts? Journal how you feel. And if you're one that loves music, I love worship songs. I just love to soak in the worship song and I get energized. So the key thing here is find for you. Find works. There must be something that works for you. There must be something that works for you. And you need to also look at your circle. Do you have one or two persons that you can sometimes the conditions may be perfect. Sometimes the conditions may not be ideal. Then what is available becomes desirable. You try to walk around it and get joy doing it. I could have gotten so upset and blown the top, but I was getting to that crescendo. I just said, hey, Joy, calm down, calm down. You know, it could be worse, but it isn't. We're still live, still here. And that's what I'm telling you. This is just a practical example of what happened today. And so if I didn't share this with you, you wouldn't know the struggle behind the scene. And so that's what happens most times. We see the surface of what people are going through. You do not know the struggle or the story behind the scene. And then you keep telling yourself, I'm not doing good enough. Look at A, look at B. You don't know the struggle. So if I didn't share this bit, you would not know the struggle that happened behind the scene for almost 20 minutes before I showed up here. But I showed up all smiling. Hey, it's Friday night, and you say, oh my goodness. So life will happen no matter how prepared you are. That's the message. No matter how prepared you are, life will happen. Now, your mindset, your attitude when it happens makes a difference. It makes a difference. So I want you to look at yourself and tell yourself, hey girl, hey guy, you're doing so good. You're not where you want to be, but you're getting somewhere. You're taking step forward. And that's the critical thing. That you keep moving. You keep despite whatever happening. At the end of the day, you have reasons to smile. Okay. I hope you're blessed because I have not got all the struggles I don't get here. So I feel blessed and happy. And I have something exciting to tell you tonight. I'm super excited because we are moving gradually to a defining point on the Friday night hangouts. And so October 11th, we'll be celebrating our 200th episode. Oh my goodness. I'm clapping and celebrating myself and celebrating my team because it takes a team to make this work. You wouldn't know how much effort it takes us to show up every Friday 7 p.m. So we're getting set to have a big event. We're getting set to make it count. And you know the team will be September 6th. So if you want to know the theme for our Friday night 200th episode celebration, make sure you save the page, watch this page closely, and you will get to see the unveiling of the team. You know another exciting thing? Free tickets to come right to the studio and celebrate with us will be won right here on this Friday night. Yes! From September 6th, we'll start giving out free tickets. Each episode will give a lucky winner one free ticket to come in and celebrate with us October 11th. It's going to be a big day. We're going to have buffet, all kinds of things, games, gifts. Oh my goodness, it's going to be so much fun. So we're going to have some lucky people, some top fans of the Friday night hangouts, some winners come into the studio and celebrate with us big time. Listen, always learn to build reward system into what you do. When you get to a specific milestone, celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. So my team and I are all ready, ignited to celebrate on October 11th because we know how much work we put in. And you know, this year makes it the 4th year and counting. We'll be running the Friday night hangout. The power of consistency. It's not easy. Some days it happens like this, but we still show up. Some days I'm not feeling fine. Like there was a day I had my sister by side, but they stand in because I was too sick. But I said the people who will be live waiting for the Friday night hangout. And graciously, she agreed to show up. So come October 11th, we'll be celebrating 200 episodes. You know what it is? 1, 2, 3 to 200 episodes. Oh my goodness, is what celebrating. We're going to throw a party. It's a Friday night hangout. It's going to be a big party. And on October 11th, we're going to show, we're not going to be here for 30 minutes. We're going to extend it for 1 hour. So those of you who are going to win a free ticket to come in, Come into your dancing shoes. Come in ready. We're going to have so much fun. But before then, we're going to be giving out some free stuff. So stay tuned. And remember, it's a Friday night. Remember to hang out. Take out time to smell the roses. Until I see you next week, Friday, stay tuned, stay loved, celebrate yourself, and know that I love, honor, and celebrate you always. You can do this. Remain resilient, always persevere, and know that someday that light will shine through and your dawn will break forth. You are worthy, you are enough, and you have all that it takes to achieve your goal. Stay focused. I love you so much. Bye. Bye.